I can always complain more too.
I'm a New Yorker. We love two things: pizza and complaining.
I have a lifetime of grumbles.
Bro, the subways, $2.75 for MTA. Fuck the MTA. I'm hopping that train.
Right? It's so fucking shit.
Bro, fuck it. It's a bad service.
And they're like, oh, we're removing the cards because we want everyone to get the app now. And I'm like,
suck my ass.
Yeah.
Did they?
Bro,
Are they?
no.
Like I got a card when I was, in New York.
It's gone now. Okay, you
It's
know
gone
what? This
now?
is I've been holding this for years. I'm about to bitch myself raw. Hold
Are
up.
New York
All right.
subways also removing all the benches?
Yes. Tell me
Fuck them.
how you're gonna charge me $2.75 for a service that only works 30% of the fucking time.
They're like, oh, but the homeless, and I'm like, fuck you, fuck
Maybe
you.
give them some homes and it won't be a
Yeah.
fucking issue, will it?
I'm fucking screaming forever. that
Regulate anything ever, please.
Death to all landlords.
I literally
Stick
went
to
out
that.
here.
They raised. Ugh, that's another thing. They just agreed. New York just agreed to raise the landlord rent agreement thingy, whatever that was in place for New York. They have one, by the way. You can look it
Yeah.
up or whatever. They were like, yeah, you know what? This is unfair. Landlords have to pay so much more for like utilities and everything else. We'll allow them to increase rent. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit.
So no.
Oh my
So
God.
You
fucking.
just don't let
I
them
was-
own multiple properties.
I will never forget. I will never forget the rage I felt waiting for a fucking bus in Queens, and I get 5 buses in a row that just said not in service while following the route, and it was just the driver literally like trying to rack up free money, and I'm like, bro, it is -12. Let me on your goddamn heated transportation device. I swear to God. And then I look at the thing, the fucking schedule. Oh, it should be here at like 4:15. All right, what time is it? 4:20.
I don't get it if they're gonna run the normal route anyway. Why not just let people on? What the fuck, man?
So it's like 4:15, 4:20,
I don't know
4:25,
if it was real or
4:30.
mean. Wasn't there a landlord that had a fucking tip jar and
Yes.
expected to be tipped for their services?
And fucking
I don't remember that one.
no
but
buses.
I'm not
No
surprised.
buses. No buses for like 10 of the fucking scheduled stops, right? And then in sequence, 6 fucking buses all pull up to the same stop and open their doors like, oh, take your fucking pick. Oh, aren't you so grateful you paid $2.75 for one way? It's like, bro, I'm an icicle. I look like I'm from The Shining with how much ice is on my body. Sorry,
Anyway, hi, cat.
I have a lot of rage towards fucking the New York fucking transportation MTA. I have rage. I feel it in my guts, and I will never not feel it. If you've taken a train or a subway in New York City, you understand.
Yeah.
They're never on time. They act like they're doing God's work, and they overcharge you for a shit slow service that's never on schedule. God forbid you have a job that you need to make it by a certain time.
Oh, guys, thank you for the hype train. Oh, wait, no, it's not started. But anyway, Tolbs, thank you for the 1,000 bits. The final Ace Attorney stream. Objection. Yeah. This is the last one. I have no plans of doing Ace Attorney 2 at this moment. It'll be in the future if we do. But this is the last one for a while. So, I hope you guys have been enjoying it.
I want my goddamn Thursdays back.
It takes as much as I love hanging out with everyone, but it takes a lot out of me to do 2 of these a week.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 420. Aggy, thank you for the 420. Mr. Insecure, thank you for the 500. Let's get this hype train started with an updated autopsy report. Thank you, Mr. Insecure.
I don't need any more of those.
Anon, thank you for gifting a sub to Punk.
Or else.
Heck yeah.
Or else.
Connor is rapidly playing something in the background. I don't know what he's doing.
Sounds like
I am?
Are you typing an essay?
Loud cracky.
Sorry, I was playing some Trepang too.
See, I knew it. I don't even know what that is.
Funny new first-person shooter that's really high intensity, and the AI is actually good.
Ooh. Now, can we get Maya declared innocent for future murders? For now, until we resume. This will resume eventually. I'd say in a couple months, maybe. I would just like
gotta wait till time is right.
I just want to space it out a little bit. That's all. Woo!
It's like seasons of a show. You gotta wait for the next season.
Yeah. Here's the thing: there are 6 to 10 of these games. We've got time.
We have so much time. Yeah, I'm like in no rush to get through all of them. Especially 5 and 6. They can just roll off a cliff and die.
God damn
I
it,
think 6 is
Arcolf.
fine.
6 was okay. But 5 can really go roll off a cliff and die.
On the plus side, now that that new trilogy release is coming, that means it's going to be a lot easier to stream. I'll say that.
Ace Attorney Investigations collection
Guess
win.
so.
You sound so not okay with the Apollo games, Cheru.
Oh, no. I fucking love Apollo games. They have some fucking nerve to group 5 and 6 in with Apollo's game because they're not fucking Apollo's games. They're travesties and shouldn't exist because they're awful. Yeah, I said it.
Oh no, they're all Apollo games. They give them a different backstory in each one.
And they kick the shit out of him. The boy doesn't even need that. But no, they're not Apollo games. They're not real, not canon. No.
There's a different backstory in each one? How the fuck?
Yeah, they do.
It
Somehow.
makes sense- it makes sense in
Don't worry
context.
about it. We'll get there eventually.
We'll get there in like 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But at least it means you can play Apollo Justice without having to worry about relying on a DS emulator and potentially losing your save.
But I wouldn't. What?
What, didn't you lose your save last time you tried playing on an emulator?
Yeah, that was because of a certain thing. Don't worry about it. It's probably my fault at the end. But yeah. Hey, I know we gave this character a backstory, but we're gonna just retcon it. And now, whoops, we've retconned it again. Yeah, they do it 3 times.
I mean, it's what he deserves.
It's because the first game never gave him a proper backstory, so they rushed one for dual. He didn't need one! Why did he need one? He didn't need it! I loved him. He's my boy. I love Apollo.
Like I said,
Did him dirty.
I think 6 did better. I think 6 did better. Like, I was not a fan of the fact that they retconned it a second time, but they at least I think the execution on the retcon that didn't need to happen was at least pretty good.
Yeah, 6 was better. 6, look, I didn't love 6, but 6 was way better. After anything past, look, anything that came after 5 was going to be better at that point for the most part. So,
That's fair.
I cannot wait to get into 5 and 6 to see how bad this is.
I liked 5.
Danganronpa 3 bad or
well, I'm
worse?
glad.
Then again, when I
different.
played it, I had been waiting for
Yeah.
a new Ace Attorney game for years at that point. So
Same,
like
but I
we
think
had-
that's why it was disappointment because I was just like, this is what we got. And I was, bleh. I also don't like, I don't,
thunder and lightning. If I vanish, power outage.
Noted.
Have you tried telling it to stop?
Have you fought Zeus in hand-to-hand combat?
It requires about $200 to do, so no.
That cheap to fight God? Shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, no,
you
if I
do
want
all
to
the
fight
time.
God, I
You
can
ever
pay
played
$10 for literally any RPG.
Damn, you can buy an RPG for $10? What kind of ammunition you would be buying? Shit.
I want to have fun while I'm doing it.
Oh, shut up, Connor. You play D&D.
We're not doing this again.
aren't we?
Because you can't come up with a different argument because I'm right.
I can't come up with a different argument because it's just so insane that you would even bring it up.
Caitlin, on my
That's what I'm saying.
stream,
Yes. When this never stopped me.
oh my god. Maybe now.
Ice cold.
Is it? I guess let's get into it. I don't even remember what I was saying because I got cut off, so whatever.
Doot, 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 doot.
Yep, there's no music. Sorry, I guess. I don't know.
Oh shit. We may be missing something critical here. That something being the music.
Why is the music stopped? Something critical.
Chief Prosecutor. It seems you're as in the dark as we are about the truth towards which we're headed.
What?
Oh? Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together that information to arrive at the truth.
Very well. The witness may now continue her testimony.
I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar. But it was dark in the room, and I didn't...
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Internet, please. But it was dark in the room, and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered.
You mean you were the one who wiped away the message in blood?
I wasn't chief prosecutor at the time.
She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence.
Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Oh dear God.
I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar.
So the jar was already broken.
Ooh. Caitlin?
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Cheru, I think you shot her too hard. You killed the internet.
We'll wait a little minute.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh no, the muffled.
Dang it!
Oh, God.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to live.
Oh,
It's a
God.
miracle that the thing hadn't broken earlier. Am I alive? Lana Sky, 2 feet tall, trying to hop back up on the podium. No! Tiny Lana Sky. Little
Caitlin?
baby prosecutor. Oh, did it not read? Dang it! It's a miracle that thing hadn't broken earlier.
It certainly looks as feeble as the defense's case. Fucking loser. Look at you.
Impartial my ass.
But not as feeble as the judge's judgment.
Damn.
Oh, what touche. I can hear your thoughts, boy.
You are an ace detective who never missed a detail. Do you really expect us to believe
Is everyone dying?
What the fuck's happening?
you didn't investigate what was written on the jar pieces? What? Huh.
Normally I would have.
Uh-oh.
Part of me's like, should we just cancel tonight?
Oh no.
No.
My internet is choking so hard.
Connor, you were breaking up too.
Yeah.
Was?
Are we
Yeah.
just in a shitty data center, or?
Unless I was imagining it.
No, you're not. That's why I said, is everyone dying? Hold on to your butts. Whoop.
Are we here?
Eh,
Is that better?
right
Mayhaps.
now? Question mark.
Cool.
But it was dark in the room. I didn't have time to check it out.
So you didn't know your sister's name was written on the jar?
No. If I had known, I would have gathered all the pieces and ground them to dust.
Well, that helps my case.
Lana, you'd do that for me? Wow, I'm so honored.
It seems you two might make up yet.
Anyway, I just barely had time enough to move the body as it was.
If someone happened upon the scene, you'd lose your chance to erase the evidence.
Connor. Are you still
Yeah,
using voice mod? Try resetting it.
What's happening? Do I sound crackly or am I cutting
Yeah.
out?
Both, but mostly
Okay.
crackly.
All right, hang on. And now?
You're probably beautiful, baby.
Excellent.
Keep it rolling.
Fuck you, NVIDIA broadcast.
You must have been in a hurry.
I was.
You guys okay?
Honestly, my internet is hot garbage here. I really need to try to update it. It's really bad. I knew I had to destroy the evidence before anyone came.
Don't worry, Lana. We're working on sending up the Wi-Fi to the podium as we speak. Currently, we're using Starlink. I'm sorry if this explains anything.
Oh no.
This is rather shocking. Sorry, I was.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, guys. It's literally, we only have like 30 minutes on this case.
I'm
Please.
sorry, though, someone's about to fall off the thing. I'm trying not to break it. This. I'm here now. Sorry, I didn't want it to break.
To be safe, I wiped away the blood.
I'm afraid this action of yours reveals what really happened.
What do you mean?
If you really thought Dark killed Prosecutor Marshall, you wouldn't have wiped away the blood.
What else could I have done in that situation?
Lana.
I only had a few moments. There wasn't enough time for me to do anything else but gather up the pieces. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all.
But how could you see with the power out? It should have been pitch black in that office.
Detective is always prepared, Mr. Wright. Even now, I always carry a pocket light and a camera with me.
You and I carry a bottle of emergency luminol whenever I go. Very important. Never know when you might, happen upon a crime scene.
No.
How did you get more?
I never miss anything. I got every last piece.
Oh.
All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered.
So you illegally rearranged the crime scene?
Yes. I don't have any excuse for my actions.
I'm so sorry, Lana. I didn't know.
I've treated you so badly all this time.
It's not too late. There's still plenty of time to make up. After we've gotten to the bottom of this incident.
No doubt this day will leave a permanent stain on the history of the prosecutor's office.
More contradictions have surfaced in her testimony.
Your sister's really putting up a fight. She must really care about you. Still, she's not doing this the right way. I think I finally figured out the contradictions in her testimony. There's one final possibility that might turn everything around.
Alright, so which statement with
She
which
got all the
Esmond?
pieces, Gant wouldn't have had one.
Yeah, there's no way he could have had one.
Present the unstable jar on that statement.
Lana, be a better liar, please, I beg.
Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of.
What?
We found the final piece of this char in char? Ooh.
Mander.
Brain, read chief, and jar at the same time. One moment.
Char.
Chief.
We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe.
In the chief's safe? But how?
I knew it. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it.
The witness just testified that she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off them.
Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene. Chief Gant got there before you.
But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece?
I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective.
This may well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day. Looking for my oh, he is that old. Looking for my dentures.
You wasted it. Good job.
Have you forgotten, Your Honor?
Yes.
Oh.
I legit just said I lost my dentures.
That calls into question a lot of what's happened during this game. When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken.
Oh, that.
There's no way a name could have been written on the shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness.
I hope you're not implying that this person was Chief Gant at the time he was looking for dark downstairs. Besides, even if he was still there, that fuck.
The question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years? ... Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that?
If you let me fucking speak, yeah. No. Wait, I'm not the one on trial here.
But you could be.
But I'm not. I'm the one with the hammer.
Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposefully hid one of the broken pieces. Question: What is this action called?
Fabrication of evidence?
Why would Chief Gant do that?
In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear?
What happened afterwards?
Discovering the scene, Lana Skye believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark. Sparing Emma, and therein lies the reason. The reason why Miss Skye became the Chief's puppet.
No. I did it on my own.
Please, sis! Stop trying to protect the chief! I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake!
No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients.
Foul lies? Imagine that, coming from my own client.
I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth.
Wow!
Excuse? What? Wait a minute.
He's like, no, hold up. Let me cook.
What if...
Hmm.
We're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Lana may be right after all.
What do you mean, right?
So you do tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright? How dare you?
Ignore
I trusted
that one.
you with this trial, my sister's life, my life.
Emma? Give me a moment to explain this. Don't start trying to stab me, please.
Let him cook.
I'm trying to do my
All right,
best.
Mr. Edgeworth, only because you asked.
Fine. It'll work. It's okay. Miss Skye, please testify once more.
But
If evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie.
But I do remember knocking over Mr. Marshall.
Miss Skye, if you will.
I'm a murderer. I killed someone.
Emma.
I can't.
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will, if you tell the truth.
Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw.
Your Honor,
Finally!
League of Legends.
Death.
Guilty. Alright. The witness may testify once more for the final time.
It's the final
Final!
cross-examination.
When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that suit of armor's sword. Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if it all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent.
Unbelievable. The body was impaled on the armor's sword.
Sword.
Swad.
Sword.
You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof.
Actually, I do have proof.
Our favorite thing.
Nani?
I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning.
Wait, huh? What? To me?
It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. I thought it might be needed.
But I don't remember receiving a picture like that.
Lana must have known. See, Mr. Wright? She really does have faith in you.
Farewell, Mr. Wright. Please present this picture.
I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana.
Lana said she gave it to you this morning, right?
I seem to remember getting something from her then.
Let's check that evidence again then. There must be a picture in there somewhere.
Last thing Gumshoe gave us was the evidence log.
Evidence log.
It'd we be needing if we were intending to take him on.
Evidence sword. Says it right there, guys.
I didn't know we can actually zoom in on it like this.
It says Pio.
I love the little thing.
Oh,
Nice.
my dude, you did not think to open the book before now.
He's like, I don't know evidence law. Why do I need this? Chucks it.
Burns it.
Oh no.
Hey, there's a picture here.
It's just jam. Don't worry, guys. He's fine.
Oh. Oh my.
It's barbecue
This
sauce
is-
from ribs.
Actual crime scene.
He's a messy eater, guys.
No.
Cowboys love ribs. What's the problem?
That face when the rib witch is back.
Oh, the McRib is here. And Officer Marshall loves it.
That
This
explains
is
the
why
strip
you
of
wear a
cloth.
napkin, kids.
And the corpse.
Here's a
How
huge
brave
section of
to-
his vest missing.
How brave to wear a white shirt and eat the McRib.
This is the actual crime scene.
Caitlin.
Oh, no other detective saw the crime scene like this. Because I contacted Criminal Affairs only after I rearranged everything.
Honest picture inserted into the court record.
Mr. Wright. That piece cut out from his vest. Could that be?
The cloth we found inside Chief Gant's safe. What's this?
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This is a handprint, isn't it? That cloth. It had fingerprints on it. Whoever's fingerprints those are must be the real murderer.
What? But those fingerprints... They're yours, Emma!
Why are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright?
Oh fuck, he's on that Game of Thrones warlock shit. Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. So long as you tell the truth, we should all be able to flush out the real murderer.
Farewell. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Yay!
When I arrived,
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ah, so that was me. Come now, Aggy. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen.
Sorry for dogs.
Chief Gant.
You're fine. Stop.
What? Now you want to make me out as the bad guy too? If so, I'd like to put in a word or two for my defense.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
What?
You already declined to testify. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort.
This must be that risk we were talking about earlier.
Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your neck.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Stream died on that.
It froze on him exploding.
Yeah, I heard nothing.
Ah,
Yeah, it was
so
weird.
what? You think I'm worried?
Dang. Everything wants to take me down lately.
No.
Sorry to disappoint you. But I don't need to make any statements.
What do you mean?
The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence.
Yes, that's true. Wait, you mean you still have some conclusive evidence?
No, I don't. But someone does.
Someone?
So, what's your excuse, Righto? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right? Something that proves who knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death? Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt?
Is this true, Mr. Wright?
If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma's sure to be made out as the murderer.
Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence, present it now. And if you try to conceal anything, you will be appearing before the Board of Inquiries.
Oh, what do I do now? I better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? The one that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall?
No, fuck Gant.
We have one no. What are we thinking?
I'll say no because he'll. Oh, go ahead.
You may
No, you
want
go
to
first.
save.
I say no. He'll try to add on some shit. Like, oh, she did it. It's right there.
I mean, this game is usually about telling the truth and figuring it out, so I say show evidence.
I'll say show it.
Who's gonna be the tiebreaker?
I'm of the mind that if it's the strip of cloth with Emma's handprints on it, and we present that, we're fucked. Because
Typically,
Gant
yes,
just called it decisive evidence.
that's true, but a lot of the time, there's usually some conclusive way of turning it around somehow. And again, this game is usually about presenting the truth, so...
I say do it and it'll be funny if we're wrong.
So is that 3 yeses and 2 nos?
It's Caitlin,
Should we
Midnight,
like
and
make
Sean.
should we make a poll in the chat just to get it in writing?
Yeah, just write yes or no.
Vote now on your phones, chat.
Sean, what was Sean's answer? Say
Yes.
I said yes.
Okay.
So that's 4 for yes, 2 for no.
Yes, Your Honor. I do have further evidence.
All right! The time's finally come to show it to them. Those prints have got to be the chief's.
Now then, let's see this conclusive evidence. Evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall.
Well...
It's my attorney's badge.
Wings it at him.
It's a piece of leather cloth?
Yes. It most likely was cut from the victim's vest, near his chest.
What's this? There's a big handprint on it.
Surely it must have been left on the cloth by whoever shoved the victim into the sword.
What? Whose fingerprints are on these?
I'm sure Raito has checked, haven't you?
Well, whose are they?
They're Miss Skies. Miss Emma Skies.
What? They're mine? So I really did do it.
See? I told you it was conclusive.
But this was found in your safe. That means it's possible you forged it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember any cloth in my safe. Do you really expect me to believe that?
But...
Give it up, Mr. Wright. It's over. You shouldn't have presented that. By presenting that evidence, you tied Emma Sky to Neil Marshall's death.
No.
It appears we have our killer.
No. No.
Everything hinged on that point. In the end, Lana alone was found guilty on all counts.
That was meant for. That was Midnight's line.
Congratulations! That is one of the very few bad endings in this whole series.
Yep.
It's funny. Now let's do the right thing.
Now imagine if you had done that and you hadn't saved since the last checkpoint.
Oh boy.
Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time.
Oh, did it again.
What? You lie!
Chief Gent?
You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside. The conclusive evidence.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh shit, the reverse Uno.
Mr. Wright, why don't you show them?
Why don't you shut your mouth, Emma?
We found it together.
Emma?
Oh, I
Emma?
see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it.
What are you talking about, Chief Gant? What you talking about, Willis?
Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area?
It looks just... it looks like part of it's been cut out for some reason.
You mean you had this in your safe?
What? That means you, the chief of police, have been concealing evidence. Yeah, get fucked. This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department.
Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Raito. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer. I'll tell you what really happened.
What? You mean you admit to it?
I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. Then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana.
So you really were manipulating her!
I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister, that when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid.
So you assisted Miss Sky.
I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room.
I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted.
When I tampered with the crime scene, I hid 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Lana arrived at the scene, mind you.
2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items in your safe?
But why?
For insurance, of course.
Insurance? Really?
I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed.
You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence?
What do you take me for? A fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See this jar fragment? I hid the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off all the pieces.
But if you fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar, too?
Ho ho ho! Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance.
You mean that piece of cloth?
Come on, Raito. Cough it up already. I know you have it.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admit to it then, Chief Gant. That you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe.
Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to have to do that, being chief and all. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you say you didn't have any evidence you could present.
Foolish move, Raito. You should have shown it then before it was too late.
It's been a long battle. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine.
We just refuse evidence again.
Be like, no, I don't want no.
It's like, can you prove I have it? I don't think so. Maybe Gumshoe has it. He was there.
I think I figured out the play here. Lana sent us that book on evidence law previously. Can we check that again? Not presented, check it. Because I do not remember what the 2 rules of that law were. There has to be a reason she gave us this. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Unregistered evidence must... Okay, it's relevant to them. He just asked for it. Rule number 1, he just gave us approval to show it.
It's not relevant to the case on trial. We're still dealing
No,
with...
it's relevant to the case on trial. When we presented it on the last question, it got us an immediate guilty verdict. Because it's a cascading effect. If Emma did kill him, then Lana did all of that, which led to all of this.
But now he's admitted to it, so...
We have him in a potential catch-22. He just gave us permission to show that evidence. I think we have a chance to fuck him over.
Law number 2 has to be relevant to the trial. Oh, it's relevant to the trial.
I'm thinking law number 1 just got triggered. Because he mentioned the cloth and asked for it specifically.
So we want
Hand him the knife.
I want to show.
Alright.
Right to his chest. Here you go. It's... Hold this for me.
Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now.
All right then, let's see this conclusive evidence. Evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall.
It's the Blue Badger.
Oh, I don't like repeating dialogue.
Let me verify this once more.
Okay, it's different. I was second-guessing myself for a moment.
On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest?
Oh, yes! At last you finally brought it out into the open.
There's a handprint on this piece of cloth.
Your Honor, the prosecution requests that immediately be sent to the lab for analysis. This handprint on the leather. There must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly.
Someone's hands were dirty.
Emma had dirty-ass hands.
Well, she was just busy drawing, so it's probably graphite from the pencil.
There are plenty of people in this
Oh, no,
case
I
whose
hadn't
hands
thought
are
about
not
that.
clean, if you catch my drift.
Look,
All right.
She's eating nuggies. She had barbecue sauce on her hands.
No, she's drawing after this.
The rib witch. It was the rib witch
Oh my
sauce.
god.
Whatever.
It could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence.
Oh, I'm Santa Claus now. You're as slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy.
What?
Think about it. Raito had all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be?
You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that?
Mr. Wright, do you really know?
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer.
Here we go again.
Whose fingerprints are they?
No. The dialogue is drastically different. I think we're safe.
Very well. I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted.
Shit, Kikaku.
The person to whom these fingerprints belong to is...
Mike Meekins!
Meekins! Yo, Meekins teched the fuck out of Marshall. he teched the grab and shoved him into the fucking, what was it, the stage fatality?
Emma Sky?
What? They're mine?
I'm sorry, Emma.
But why? Why didn't you tell me?
You're not Maya.
Ho, 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 ho! Oh, you're really something, Raito. You knew this girl did it all along. And you still tried to pin the murder on me.
So it is true. Tragic but true.
Like your hairline.
I'm apparently 80. This girl really did show up Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
How could you? You monster. I can only pray that came through, but by the sound of it, it sure didn't.
No, it did. It's just
It got delayed a little bit.
You had like a
heartfelt
huge
emotion.
pause in between there, and it was just like, what? The weird silence.
Richter
It was the weird
yelling
silence.
at...
Yeah, followed by, how could you?
Richter yelling at Dracula looking ass, you monster!
My internet is choking so hard, so I don't even know if I'm coming through ever.
How could you, you monster?
Give me another take, but give me the same
Okay.
energy of your internet's cutting out and you're frustrated and upset.
Yeah, that feels about right. How could you? You monster!
Better. I like it.
This guy.
You knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you acted like you really didn't.
Miss Sky, it's not over yet.
What?
I said
When I'm
this trial isn't over yet.
What?
I'm what?
But I'm afraid it is over, boy. Not only this trial, but your career, too. You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense.
You can't prove that.
I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. Have your badge, boy!
I can give it to you now.
Throw it at him.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer?
He's like, no, you.
Before I do
Spaced out.
that,
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm back.
What was that spaced out?
it's just
Don't space out on me, I'm monologuing!
I don't care about your goddamn monologue. Give me a moment. There's just one little thing I have to clear up.
Oh? And what's that?
Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall?
What?
Chief Gant, you are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask?
It was Emma Scott, wasn't it?
I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
What? A contradiction? What is this fool babbling about?
I'm talking about a contradiction. One that proves who the real killer is.
Oh my god.
Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth. What could it possibly contradict?
Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here. Behold, the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth.
The only thing I can think of.
Wings Edgeworth's knife at him.
The only thing I can think of. Can we look at the picture of the hanging body again?
What does everyone else think so far?
Go through everything.
I
Minus the people that know, okay? Jesus, alright.
Yeah.
I think we should watch the Meekins getting his shit rocked video again for good measure.
We're killing time before we're at the conclusion. So just notice this takes place on 2/20 rain.
Not even the song. This is like the other song.
It is a mystery song. What do you want from me?
Can I have the Blue Badger themed trap remix?
There he goes.
Wow, that really rattled my eardrum.
Here we go. You can watch the fight in real time.
Oh shit!
Reversal.
Jesus Christ.
The pipe. No.
I had that prepped. I was ready.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. The Blue Badger Trap remix actually exists.
Oh yeah, I've heard it.
A body has been discovered.
Case, dead hobo.
Meekins isn't a hobo.
He's about to be.
Hobo. That's an idiot.
Whew, shit.
Alright, I went back through the VOD and confirmed my theory.
Wow.
You were busy watching the Meekins video.
He's kind of got you there. Okay, we're trying to contradict what on the hand cloth?
We're just trying to find a contradiction with the cloth.
Shows who the real killer is. Suppose.
Just show the picture of Gant.
Oh.
Here's the real killer.
Okay. Yeah, can I actually see the photo real quick?
Which one?
Which one?
The one of the death. Or actually...
Those
Okay.
stains will never come out.
It can't be Emma because isn't the handprint on the leather cloth blood or whatever soaked?
I was gonna say the stain wouldn't match, would it?
It would not. There's blood on his shirt underneath it.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that would be contradiction, but theoretically at least.
And what exactly is this supposed to be?
This is the picture Miss Sky took. Take a look at it.
Does it make you laugh?
See where the piece of his vest was cut out?
Damn it, Punk.
Yes, his shirt is shown underneath. It's hard to make out with all that blood on his vest, though.
Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. Well, that's only natural. His lungs, no doubt, were punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth.
Oh, but that piece of cloth.
Now it's clean with the power of OxyClean.
Magic eraser.
Power console, baby.
Power console, baby.
Hey, I'm that guy who's in prison right now. Wait, there's no blood on it.
We're not talking about the sham. Wow.
I mixed it up.
But that's how they clean the That's how they clean the crime scene.
Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time.
No! This is nonsense!
Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside.
He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out.
If so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Ms. Lana Sky? Picked up the unconscious prosecutor and impaled him on the armor's sword.
Then, to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood. A jar that then they broke on purpose to leave behind a clue. And make Lana believe her sister did it.
Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece off of the victim's vest? Ironic, isn't it? Through the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer.
No!
Hey, we got
It's finally all over.
No, it's not.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was close, Rhino! You almost had me!
What?
Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute your allegations.
What do you mean you refute his allegations?
You see, that piece of cloth is illegal evidence.
Order! Order! Nonsense is this?
Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Aggy? Earlier, old Rhino here concealed that piece of cloth. So then, what's your excuse, Rhino? You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you?
Your Honor? I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time.
Oh, that's true. The defense did refuse to present evidence.
At that moment, that piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence.
But that's not fair!
Ho, ho, ho. Did you actually think you could best me in court?
Baka, 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 baka.
Baka! Baka!
I'm not a baka!
Baka!
You're a baka!
No!
Oh shit.
It looks like the last laugh's on you, son.
No, you're Bara.
But I'm not a baka.
I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct.
Except
Mr.
evidence law.
Edgeworth?
True. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal.
Well, Mr. Wright?
It seems, at last, the time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived.
Mr. Wright, do you admit to it? He purposely and illegally concealed this piece of cloth.
We did
No,
not.
We did not. We held
We
it until
followed
we
rule
were
number
asked.
one.
The fuck we did.
We waited until we were told.
You can't
I
prove
did
it,
not.
Gant. Fuck you.
I admit I refused to present it at one point.
Ha! So the evidence is illegal.
No, it isn't, Mr. Gant.
Huh?
It's not that I didn't present the evidence then. It's that I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
There are certain procedures involved when presenting evidence.
No, Aggy. Don't listen to his lies. He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe.
There is only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not?
Very well. Let us settle this once and for all. Earlier, you refused to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of law, then show it now.
The law book.
Law
We
book
really
for
been out
dummies.
Let's
Throw
go!
the book at him.
Throw the book. Throw it.
We really said sorry about your damn luck.
This
To the head.
is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law.
What's this?
I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more.
What?
You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law.
I thought it was the first.
I was right!
Relevancy.
Huh. I thought it was the first, because he asked for it.
Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
Vindication. I found this piece of evidence myself, inside your safe.
It also is true. It wasn't logic. It had no connection to the case until he verbally said it's relevant to this case.
Oh, so it was both.
It was both.
It
So
goes
wrong
without-
path, correct answer on my end.
No, it was correct. You did. It was the correct path on both of them. He's just bringing up this one first.
Goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department.
Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
And here is the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident.
What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and...
Sorry, but can you recall when was that picture presented?
That was shown only a few moments ago.
He's right. And he's also correct. At the beginning of today's
Connor, shut the fuck up.
What? I missed.
At the beginning of today's trial.
And there's no jokes left.
That piece of cloth was still meaningless.
The person who gave it value as evidence.
Never mind, Edworth is guilty.
Wait, no!
I sentence you to League of Legends.
No!
Oh, fuck. Just kill me.
No, we don't believe in the death penalty. I'll see you in Summoner's Rift.
That's where Dark actually is.
Oh my god.
Oh, they put Dark in Dominion.
Dominion.
I sentence you to Twisted Tree Line ranked.
Was you, Damon Gant?
You yourself confessed to a certain truth.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest?
Oh, yes!
Mhm.
Oh, no!
It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth.
There you go, Arcolf.
The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer. And there's only one person who that could be. Damon Gant? The killer was you.
She snapped. He snapped. Bailiff! Bailiff!
Oh, I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum. For 2 years he's been snooping around the department, trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me.
Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty.
He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Starr, then convinced Bruce Goodman.
Detective Goodman?
Yeah, that's right.
If the evidence is transferred, I lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you gotta help me. Snooping as usual, I see.
Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit.
He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence.
Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden he decided to speak out! What are you talking about, Goodman?
Eric, play Goodman.
If Eric's alive. Hey.
Okay. Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered.
Thank you.
I know that.
He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence out, he said,
"It's not too late. I'm going to hand all this over to Marshall."
And I took exception to that. Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it. That accursed knife. I couldn't just pull it out.
Doing so would have led to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime.
Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake.
The bloody handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker.
I used to be known as the crime computer. But everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it.
Then you put the body in my car?
I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. And it was red, like his blood.
That means
I broke your trunk. What's the big deal? You make a lot more than us detectives ever will.
Rich.
Leaving the prosecution's car aside?
I'm gonna sue.
How? How could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this?
The chief had better look forward to his next salary review.
Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out.
So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker?
I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take.
So, you left the jar fragments in the glove.
It looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer. They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay.
Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that.
Tell me, Worthy. Why do you stand in court?
Because his legs work.
Me?
You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day, you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man.
But I'm a one-man band.
Shut the fuck up! Jail! Jail!
You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone.
I'll kill you myself, you motherfucker.
Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Aggy.
What?
Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend.
I'm sorry too, Damon Gantz. I knew you as you used to be long ago. You were once a fine investigator, an example to the others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you're no longer that man, that person. Ugh. I'm like...
Those days are gone now, Aggy. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Fucking Fallout Boy.
Now you have Raito here. And Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong.
That's what's called Phoenix, right?
In fact, I can hear them already.
It's like, we've been screaming objection because you're a suspect. Stop talking!
I think we all do say objection here. So if I'm right, everyone get ready to say it, right? I'm wrong, I
The
guess.
melodious sounds of a
No,
new
I'm right.
beginning.
I'm wrong! Damn it! It would have been great!
Y'all hyped up
Damn
for
it.
nothing.
I'm sorry!
We could have done it anyway.
I guess so, but it would have felt
Boy,
weird, I
yeah.
guess.
There are two things I want you to understand.
Yes.
It felt like it would have been perfect there. But I understand why it's gonna continue anyway. We have to tell Lana she's not guilty, I guess.
Yes. First, your sister never hurt anyone.
Hooray!
Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years. From the time I had Gant help me forge evidence up until today.
So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial has been answered.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble.
Whoa.
My. What high standards you have for a rookie.
Sorry, I kind of clicked out a game and almost opened Fallout New Vegas.
That's the next dub ever!
Accidentally.
It opens on stream. We just start going through the wasteland in the middle of this.
Limbor
Convicting the chief of police for murder almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Nuclear winter. Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top. Aw, what cute smile. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright.
Aw. Miss Sky.
And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
He's like, I'm getting a thank you?
Sorry, I spaced out for a second.
What?
You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. And believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
It was nothing.
Baka.
Liar.
Baka.
I was worried the pressure might break you. Like a little twig.
Like a Kit Kat. His spine snapping.
And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Right to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
Stop it! I only did my job.
He's just blushing rapidly.
I don't understand. What are these words you're saying? Is this a compliment? Is this what this is like?
Positive reinforcement?
How fucking
Positive
dare you?
reinforcement?
I'll kill you!
I don't know what's happening.
He jumps
Master Dog Karma did not prepare me for this.
He jumps over the prosecutor's stand at the witness stand.
Positive reinforcement for Edgeworth? It was not I, Von Karma, who did that.
Dog at a party is overstimulated. In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us. Apparently, I'm in my 70s, 80s. I should be retired.
You're
not in this economy.
You're a judge. Don't you know? It's like the perfect ripe age to become a judge is when you're like 105. So
you die on that stand, homie. You die up there.
Miss Sky.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes. I understand, Your Honor.
There's something amusing about all of this. Why are you smiling?
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I've felt free of these heavy chains.
Well, this trial has gone on far too long already.
Fucking tell me about it.
No fooling.
It only took us a month and a half regarding the charge of murder. 2 months. I lost count. This court finds the defendant, Miss Llama Sky.
Yeah!
With the confetti!
That is all. This court is adjourned. Bailiff closed League of Legends minds.
February 25th, 5:03 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
The salt mines.
At long last, it's finally over. Emma? Why the long face? I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended.
I can see why me and Faye thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, she got left out.
Yeah, she didn't get thanked at all.
Yeah.
You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these last few years. You've done well.
Edgeworth's war flashbacks. She complimented me. She was nice to me.
You know,
The last person who complimented me was my dad.
He's dead.
You know, I did my best too, but Lana didn't even say a single word to me.
You should not have even been here!
I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
God damn it, Gumshoe. Oh, this is the 4th time.
I love him.
Hey, who died? Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
No.
So sad.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe. What is it? Slow fade.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? making a detective run around all while on duty. And to top it all off, you call me here. I've seen happier faces at funerals.
Oh god, deja vu.
Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding.
Let me get that feeling of deja vu.
Oh, are you here because of my sister again?
I'm here because of the rule of 3, pal, but nope, not this time. I came today because of you, pal.
You!
You!
Me?
Emma becomes a plushie for like half a frame.
Huh?
That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone.
A criminal.
Lana!
El Presidente.
Should you be doing this?
What are they gonna do, fire me?
Oh no!
Oh no, Gumshoe. She's still under arrest, you know.
Well, I won't tell if you won't.
Emma, I owe you an apology.
It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Turns around and leaves. Oh, well, I really expected that to go better than it did, but I'm just gonna back up slowly. It's just that scene from Family Guy where Joe's crying and everybody slowly backs away.
Rolls back into his beer.
Oh,
no.
I almost felt bad realistically.
Yay!
That day, 2 years ago.
What?
When I'm high.
Was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess.
Sis?
I asked Gant to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now, I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to... It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself.
Distributing myself.
I was actually going to say distracting. It was wrong either way. But I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours.
So I will take them out.
Instead of her what? Her feet? What else is she gonna look at you with?
Her big old eyes.
I was scared of how you'd react if you knew.
But sis, you're only doing it for me.
No. I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you.
Sis?
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry.
But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now.
You're happy?
Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now that you have, and now you have. Now we could play like Jenga and Balderdash.
Oh, Emma.
And
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
And...
Aww.
It's wholesome.
No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. But why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because, in so doing, we can find the way back to our rightful path. And it is from there that we can move on toward a brighter future. At least that's what I felt watching the two sisters make up.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe,
Me?
thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right, Edgeworth?
Salary cutting noises.
Edgeworth?
Stop hiding and come over here.
He's peeking around the corner.
Oh my god, he looks
I
so
was
angry.
behind the plant.
Where was he hiding? He couldn't be hiding behind that plant.
He was
hiding
inside
behind that
Gumshoe's
plant.
jacket. He was inside Gumshoe's jacket.
It was a good ficus. I liked that ficus.
It's a good ficus.
I just came to say, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right. Well, I'll be going now.
Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you.
It's too late for me.
The depression music.
No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't correct my mistakes.
But, Mr. Edgeworth,
Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right.
You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone.
I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. It's scary, but I've known that to be true for quite some time now.
But, Edgeworth...
Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor.
Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor,
Manfred von Karma!
They were voiced by the same person.
oh my god, where's that? How did I hear that? Where was that? Huh?
He's still
It's
in
just
the
like
walls.
the Kool-Aid man. Anytime you
Gotcha.
proc him, he shows up.
Did everyone
No, I
hear
got
that?
you. That was my really good impression. Are you impressed?
That was you?
That was really good.
I've been practicing. Thank you.
It felt like he was in the room. I was actually terrified for a moment.
I was so scared.
I'm going to need something to entertain myself while I'm in prison.
That is fair. You might see him.
That is
do
why
it in front of
I,
him.
Manfred von Karma, built this dollhouse so that I could continue watching over Edgeworth. But in pretend.
I feel it, though.
Kind of fucked up, partner.
were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright.
Yay!
What a good pair you make.
Happy Pride.
Because of that partnership, air quotes, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
What? Yeah! What is this, a pop quiz?
Come on, Mr. Wright. Show him about what Lana's talking about.
Evidence. Huh? Something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own.
And his name is Von Karma!
What do we think it is?
The knife.
Attorney's badge.
The blue badger.
Absolutely.
The
Note
tape
that
of
my
me is getting
happiness
washed.
hinges on what you show me.
Hey, Edward, watch Meekin's gonna
Where's the proposal ring? Come on, man.
Make him watch Meekins' video.
Yeah, here we can watch Meekin's video together.
Watching this scrawny wimp get bodied over and over has changed my trajectory in life.
We need someone smart like you, Edward, to balance out the idiot that is Meekins.
I mean, there's a lot of things that technically fit this bill.
They're looking for something specific, though.
Wouldn't it be the book? Because we didn't even fucking know about him. Being,
It could have been
There's also
anything.
the evidence list,
Yeah,
because
literally-
Edward had half.
Yeah, it literally could have been anything that Emma gave us. You know, the key parts of finding the evidence.
Right.
Or,
but
you
it's
know,
not
the
that
piece
only
of the
Coombs
vase
and
because of
Edward can be on
gumshoe,
it.
or...
Yeah. I think it's the evidence. The two halves of the evidence list. Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Hey, that's the picture I drew.
Our counterattack began with the began. Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the evidence list, and I had the other. Apart, we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture.
That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's time for me to go.
He's like,
Who's
this
a
is
good
too
boy?
much gay. I gotta leave.
Who's a good boy?
Mr.
No, with the
Edgeworth?
ship! Think of the ship!
But like my fan
Nope,
fiction.
too much positive reinforcement. I need to angst to balance out my humors.
He's got Simple Plan and fucking Depeche Mode in the car ready to go.
If you'll excuse me. There are still some loose ends that need wrapping up.
Grips knife.
Take care, Chief Prosecutor.
Edgeworth!
You dead-toned him on that, damn!
What will you do now? Well, whatever it is, whatever you do, just remember. You can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you.
I know. It seems I owe you my thanks too, right? But what I face now is my problem.
Can I get thank you?
No.
All right.
Give me a moment, Emma. I'm having a moment with Edgeworth. I need this.
Yeah, okay.
I'm having a moment with my boyfriend, Emma.
Yeah, come on, don't ruin the mood, Emma.
You're right. You're right.
Silence,
Cut the
woman. The
tension with-
gays are talking.
Tension with a knife.
Happy Pride Month.
No girls allowed in this ship, wench.
Why did you bring an icky girl with you, right?
So I can film it, okay? Shut up and continue.
Two of them.
You brought 2 icky girls, right? Cooties, ew.
Ew, what the fuck? Why is your office so always full of teenage girls?
We're not gonna get into
This
that
is
right now.
Kind of concerning, isn't it, huh?
We're not getting into it. We'll figure that out later.
It's gonna get worse.
I figured it would get worse.
Does that mean Gumshoe is technically a teenage girl? 'Cause
Oh,
he temporarily
no.
joined Riders in the system.
Edgeworth really said, "Why is your office so full of teenage girls?" And Phoenix is just like, "I'll see you in court." It's like, oh.
Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court.
Farewell.
Everyone, get ready. I don't know when it is. Just be ready.
I've been
It's coming up.
poised.
You'll get a 10.
The arrow has been knocked.
I don't know if they make you attempt it on this because it's the PC version.
I'd better be going too.
Okay, but I'll be by to visit soon. Okay.
You can always give us a countdown even if we do happen to miss it.
Oh, that's.
You'll know when it's coming.
It seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here. This is a little something for you.
Is she the one making these books?
It has to be.
Scientific
She draws them.
investigation.
It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well.
Aw, thanks, sis. I will.
A good smile.
And so, another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Faith that their lives have only just begun.
She got gang signs up on that one hand, though.
And as for me,
Like, I wonder why she's doing this. It's not even like a comfortable pose, kind of.
She's throwing up C-37s!
I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own.
Retail.
Nick.
Journey down the aisle with Edgeworth.
Well, he said he would see him in court. They're gonna have a courthouse wedding before a judge.
Before judgy.
Before Aggy.
A journey to rediscover myself.
Well, don't go trekking off just yet, pal.
What is it, detective?
There's just one little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. There's just one more thing. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this.
But
I thought you said it was okay.
Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are, a different story.
Uh-huh.
Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either.
Oh.
How did you afford it?
I will
Yeah,
not
how did
be
you
eating
afford it?
tonight.
Sorry about that.
I will not
way
be
to
eating
go,
tomorrow
detective.
night.
I didn't even know you had a wild side.
Yeah, well, you see.
I'm gonna
Don't
write you into
you
my
know?
fanfic as a cool dude.
Please don't.
Mr. Wright here's the one who'll be footing the bill.
Excuse me?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What, you think I can afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best.
Why is it?
I'm gonna give you Dunkaroos later.
I suddenly feel like I want to scream.
Get ready, everybody.
It's coming.
Yep.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all go pay it off together?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's go.
This is it.
Objection! And that's the first Ace Attorney game.
That's yeah.
Get ready, everybody.
We did it.
Oh yeah, we're still reading
doing
credits. I don't control them. You gotta read them.
Study under the top corner. As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I managed to find my way back to the field somehow. Then I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma.
You're a lunch lady now.
She just drives the car.
She's the
She's
chauffeur.
Emma's valet.
Yeah.
Hey, easy money.
He's Emma's Alfred.
Oh my god.
Cock shotgun.
Yikes! I thought I was a goner for a moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalized you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you. Yep, that's what they said. It just goes to show, you can't shake me off that easily.
He works for free. Why would they fire? Why would they fire a free laborer? Like. If we fire you, we gotta pay you unemployment.
It's not legally indentured servitude if they still pay me a little bit.
Dark.
My new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them though. Someday I'm gonna make detective. Yes, sir! Then I can be just like that big dumb shoe!
I will eviscerate you!
Slap the shit out of his hands.
I was ready! I was ready!
Yeah, you were.
The cup.
Yes, the cup! Fight me. I don't have voice mode like you rich people.
Ah, yes,
Just
this
like
is
that.
Very, very necessary part of the credits.
For a second, I thought I was gonna start talking.
Oh no!
My
Oh fuck.
Who killed the blue badger? Who killed the blue badger?
They don't know I loosened the screws on my way out.
What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a showdown with a steak lunch partner? Miss Star managed to sneak this into me. She's seeing one of the guards, it seems. Well, cowboy, looks like you did it. You even gave Bambina back her smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water? I don't trust Meekins with it.
Alright,
Looks like we won't be seeing you for a while. As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu. The right way lunch. The top layer tastes as bitter as defeat, but the bottom layer's as sweet as victory. Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller around exam time. Just make sure not to eat it backwards. It won't be a good day.
The punk had to scramble.
I was paying attention.
Gay!
Oh my god!
I'll never forget what that young defense lawyer said after that trial. Let's see what his name was again. Mr. Leff?
Damn right.
Anyway, he said he'd be doing something for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I better be oh no, I forgot my gavel. So I gotta go. Fucking over there.
I see the back of his chair.
Oh, give him a chair.
Back of chair jump scare.
Back of chair jump scare. Shut the fuck up. Luke, I'll fucking kill you.
You can try.
I'm gonna put you in the fence of Jericho.
Jericho.
Nothing soothes the soul like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Well, I can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit medium. Someone else to say that? Coming! Well, see you around, Nick!
Jump scare a random person in background of thing.
I know who that was.
No, you don't!
Feels like it's been forever since we saw Maya.
Sorry, I had to leave for the last trial. I'm sure you did fine, right? I'm sure you didn't have anyone to replace me.
Sure, it was a breeze, right?
Oh.
You would never replace me with another underage coworker, right?
Mr. Edgeworth. Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you your tea. What's going on?
Affidavit?
Johnny, I just got fucking fired! Johnny, you give me a pink slip! What the fuck? What'd you do? What'd you tell him? I'll fucking kill you! They'll find you in the river! Concrete shoes!
Thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book.
Oh, the Japanese going to France. Prepare to be disappointed.
Open
It
sesame.
just says Dear Emma, and it's a picture of a butt.
Literally.
Pew.
Pew.
Literally can only click the back.
It's money! Damn it.
Mo!
I'm heart stopping.
I'm just saying, for a trip to Europe, I feel like I would have preferred money.
Capcom. Presented by Capcom.
Capcom.
A Capcom game without on-disc DLC?
Capcom presents Marvel
Marvel versus Capcom 3.
And
For a ride.
And we are finally done with the first Ace Attorney game.
That was a very fun game.
It was.
Yeah.
Capcom presents. We don't always make fighting games. Yes, you do!
As I said, we'll be taking a little break from Ace Attorney for a couple months. We'll probably resume back in September. Yeah, we could be off for the summer, so. But I'll post details on that later.
Court's out for summer.
It's too hot to be in court.
The judge is gonna have heat stroke.
It's better in court. It's fucking air conditioned to hell in there.
It's true. They're really cold.
What have you been? Nah, not all of them. Not all of them. Not all of them.
Jurist did.
The ones I've been near have been really fucking cold.
The Bronx is awful.
I'm so sorry.
Well, put your air conditioning game up. Get some vending machines too.
I turned on notification noises. Aggie, thank you for the 10,000 bits. Congrats, guys. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 3,000 bits as well.
I had to dress up and go to a Bronx courthouse, sit there in stuffy ass air. It felt like I was gonna suffocate. Shit was awful.
Connor, I posted this in Ace Attorney at the start of stream.
Oh shit. And now at the end of stream.
Oh
like
my
a
God.
meme sandwich.
Zacko Duo, thank you for the 10,001 bit.
Yeah, get fucked, Daddy. Get fucked, Daddy.
Your Honor, shut the fuck up because you wasn't even there.
Oh no, we have to stop Sans from fucking our mom.
Oh no. I'm gonna fuck your mom shitless.
What is Undertale?
Yeah, that's still my favorite. Just scaring me a little out of nowhere. What's Undertale?
What is Undertale?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I think this is gonna be a random
Lines love.
drop song. Woo!
Oh, wait a moment.
What?
Thank you all for joining us
Zarko
on
just
this
dropped
journey. It's been an
10,001
absolute
bits.
joy,
Isn't that the one where
and your
you
support means the world to us.
destroy them on live?
Yeah, that's the one where you have to brutalize them.
I didn't finalize that yet. Do you want that?
Bully him.
I
That's a
forgot
very
about
specific number.
You said 10,001. You literally gave it the fucking prize.
Zacho, do you want this?
Called Stinky.
Case closed.
Does it just have to
Congrats
be you?
on
Can it be
finishing.
anybody?
It was specifically Cheru.
Yeah, it has to be Cheru.
All right.
Just confirmation.
Like novel and it's really good. You should read it. It's called The Time I Got Sent to Another World Where All the Girls Are
Just because you tear them apart, it doesn't have to be mean. You can tear them apart nicely. By saying nice things.
The fucking engine of chaos, Zacho.
I love
Said I was
Zacho so
banking
much.
50-50 on anyone remembering, so do what's funnier.
I remember it being a specific amount, but I forgot what it meant was for, and I was like,
I remembered.
I remember.
I
remember.
I remembered because it was a very specific number, so we know how I am with numbers.
yes, I know how you are with these streams, too. Foolish me. This alert's along. Tops, thank you for the 4,000 bits.
Maybe the real Ace Attorney was the objection we made along the way.
It was the real Ace Attorney was the objection we made along the way, wasn't it, guys? Yeah. Channel Sean's New York powers to drag him. Okay.
You're nothing. You're worthless. I want Bobtail on the stage. Who the fuck are you?
Really want this.
Cherry's not ready to be mean.
I'm not.
Again, you can drag him with nice things, too.
True. He hates being complimented. He hates being
hard
complimented.
too.
Who are we dragging? Wait, what?
Zacho. We're dragging Zacho.
What's next for this stream? Kind of feels short, but maybe long enough. But we started in January. It's been 6 months. It's been half a year. And I dragged out the last trial. Huh?
Yeah. There's no more
Else
games.
says you could say just the same thing as the 10,000 bit drop to him. I'd be dragging him in a nice way.
Oh my god. Read it.
Read it.
Read it. I don't even know where it is. Cheru's choices are to be Sean to Zaku or to be like Caitlyn to Zaku. Oh,
What do you mean, like Caitlyn? Caitlyn loves to fuck me up and back the bus over me. What? What? You act like Caitlyn's gonna saint? Are you kidding me?
Caitlyn.
Maybe because one of you is loud and one of you is quiet.
Caitlyn's quiet because at nighttime she can't get loud. I've heard her loud though.
Yep. We're just gonna keep saying things about her while she's not here.
Alright. Zacho, what the fuck, man? Why the hell? Dude, I understand what your whole deal is, alright? You had to leave fucking Ohio, so you went to fucking Japan, okay? To get the fuck out of the States because it's such a fucking train wreck. I absolutely understand what your whole deal is and why you had to go there. I don't blame you. Anyone as an Ohioan is really fucked up. You're probably from Sandusky, right? Probably takes 10 years to get through wherever it is from your house to the end of your driveway. That I know. I've been.
Was it Ohio?
I feel like somewhere Rabbit just took critical damage.
So did Nero.
He's just that meme of the like heart attack guy.
But yeah, look at me. I love Zacho so much, right? That's what is Gundam? Gundams, man. Have you heard my rant on Gundams? Stupid. Awful. No, fuck you, Caitlyn. Get out of here.
You mean the best boy from Danganronpa 2?
Eat all the Gundams you keep under your Arcanine?
Awful. No, they're fucking human shaped, right?
It's the same thing as playing a fucking human in D&D, all right? Boring as shit.
There we go. Let it out.
I'm right here.
What about the one with the sombrero?
Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. You being a human too. What a crime. All the humanity.
I don't know, Cheru. Not me. Cheru, you sound like a Gundam fan from here. You're looking real nice. You're talking real kind about it.
Oh, am I?
Come on.
Am I? No.
Yeah, you look like a Gundam fan.
I'm going to fucking Japan in a month or two. I'm not even gonna go fucking see it. That's how stupid it is, okay? I don't even care. The stupid unicorn thing? Garbage. They can take a picture of you flipping it off. It's not even fucking permanent. What a waste of space. Why isn't it permanent? At least make your damn attraction permanent, but it's not. What's better? Zoids. Shaped like fucking animals, man. That's where it's at. I want a fucking
Put your money where your mouth
tiger, dinosaurs, perfect.
Tiger.
You know, it's the best. Why be human shaped, man? I'm that in real life, you know? There's no point.
Nah, put your money where your fucking mouth is. When you see the Gundam, I want a picture of you flipping it off. I want evidence.
No, I'm not going to it. Fuck that place.
I want a picture of you not looking at it specifically.
Arms crossed.
Like if there's a background, you're looking away at something else.
Cheru, look, the Gundam. Huh? What?
No, he's like looking away with malice, just like
Cheru, bring one of your
avoiding it.
Bring one of your fucking Zoids with you. You can just like hold it in your hands like, behold, true art, while you're in front of the Gundam.
Somebody's taking a picture you covered up with a Zoid.
You laugh. That's my plan. I want to go to Japan and I'm gonna go fucking ham on like half the Zoids I find there. Man, I'm so excited. I want to find some Zoids. They used to carry them here and then they don't anymore because Kmart used to carry them and the Kmart went extinct. But you know.
Sad.
You're dropping a colony to kill everyone but you? What else do you want me to say? Give me some facts, man. I'm out of ammo. I thought I made a pretty good case here. You're telling me it was weak? I'm gonna cry.
You have to remember, Bosco lays into him regularly. You have to compete with Edward Bosco.
I like how you just went off and he's like, that was weak, and you're just like, I'm gonna cry. I just said fuck 30 times. I'm gonna cry now.
Sean can roast me for you?
That's your money. I think Cher did a good job.
What was that? Not a good enough roast, Zacho?
Zach is just being a fucking diva bitch. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I could dox you.
Nani?
You know what? It's time for everyone's favorite game. Let me get my Bob Barker. All right, everyone's time for everyone's favorite game on Twitch.tv/ColonelCheru, Dono, or Dox. It's where you donate money, or ColonelCheru will dox you.
Let's bring it.
Is that scary enough? Does that work?
I'll take that fucking challenge. Do your worst.
And first up,
that how much they donate pops up. It's just their name and their address.
Their IP address.
No, I don't get anything like that. That'd be scary if I did.
Next, investigate.
I surrender. You win.
I surrender. You
win. and your winner by submission, ColonelCheru.
You have to get me in a rant mood though, and then I'll really go off. That was like, I have to summon the energy to be violent. All right.
No, there's an easy way. Let's see another new gen of Pokemon. They're just garbage.
No. You know what? No. You know what? It's even funnier.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Goomba. You did this.
It's bubbling. It's bubbling. The Jekyll and Hyde transformation is beginning.
I know the pressure points.
Our whole group is fucking going to Yokohama for the Pokemon Championship event.
Yep.
We're not even going, Eric and I.
Say that Dual Destinies is the best Ace Attorney game ever.
No, get there. This is boring. Where's the Digimon? You start screaming shit at him.
but okay, let's go off one by one. Arcolf, what are your final thoughts on this game?
It was fun. I enjoyed playing the characters I had.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm
trying
glad.
to differentiate between Karma and Gant was interesting, but I think I did it.
You had a day of Red White. You could enjoy him too, and his verbiage.
Don't know what you're talking about. That character doesn't exist.
I was so sad you like wiggled your way out of that one.
Yeah. There was no wriggling. There was suffering.
Yeah, but there could have
And
been
what do you
more
when you suffer? You
suffering.
squirm and writhe. You writhe and squirm when you suffer. So you wriggled your way out.
Honestly, yeah, judging by the VOD, I got the lesser suffering of the two options.
Oh well, maybe next time.
Please do not tell me there's more characters like Red White.
Bro.
I
There's always
What
some.
next time do we-
My eye is already twitching at the
It's
thought.
gonna be a while, but how long exactly? Cheru?
Huh? For what?
How long's the gap?
Till September, Cherry
2
said.
months. 2 months. I won't be around majority of August, so that's,
Yeah, there wouldn't be a
that was
point
a
to
big
really hop into it, right?
Yeah, that's
Kind of
a
a
big
factor.
reason why. Yeah. I don't want to be like, here's a new show. 3-week break.
What are you, Toonami?
So yeah, looking at September. But that gives you guys freedom for Thursdays, isn't that nice? Yay!
I get D&D.
You still have to find something else to do.
But I love hanging out with my friends.
D&D.
I mean, we could just hang out.
Hanging out?
We could just
hang out.
Hang out on Thursday.
Oh, I know how we could have gotten
Yeah.
Cheru mad.
But then there's hanging out, and then there's forcibly hanging out. You know.
You want forcibly hanging out?
Now with obligation.
Now with obligatory
be obligated?
You hang out with me anyway, Caitlin. Why do I have to force you?
It's just I don't know, just for the novelty of it.
you just like
it? Spice it up a little bit, Cheru.
The added risk, the added hold at gunpoint.
All right, I'll find something, I guess. Yeah, I can do that.
I think we can figure something out.
Just let me open my library here and find something.
Wait. You know what? I got you, Cheru. You know you can do on Thursdays until you go? Okami. That'll hold Caitlin at gunpoint. That'll hold Caitlin at gunpoint. She's already said she will be there no matter what for that.
Pronounced Fortnite.
It's a good thing my webcam isn't on because I'm looking directly at it like, oh.
Wait, hold on. I need to find like the proper gift for this.
It's true. I owe Caitlin and Connor to play the game. It's installed on my computer. I just haven't touched it yet.
It'll be fun.
You have a webcam? Yeah, that's how I use my VTuber. But I'm made of fucking paper right now.
Cheru does not have a webcam. Cheru has 17 iPhones that surround her like a wall of mirrors.
Dude, I wish I was that rich.
You ever see the wall of screens from Dark Knight? It's like that.
Yeah.
I've not started the game yet. Cheru, look. Please play Beautiful Joe. Best wishes,
game rules.
Sean, the other Sean that you know.
the inferior one. Okay.
What? No. You have differentiates.
objection there.
Look, one of you is a trash gremlin.
Yeah, I'm right.
The other one wears a hat and is a katana.
True. Wait, you know what? Hold on. Where's my USS Resident snapback? Hold on. I'm gonna
No,
ruin
you're
this for
not
you right
allowed.
now. I'm
You're
putting
not
on a
allowed.
hat.
You
Only
already
the
have
captain
your
gets
gimmick.
to wear the hat.
It's a different hat. I bought
Only
this.
the colonel gets to wear the hat.
He can wear that hat. He paid money for it.
I bought this from the gift shop in the spaceship. Fuck you.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that hat. My bad.
And you know where you can find that hat?
Oh, geez.
Oh, on
Right here?
streamelements.com/ColonelCheru.
The Cyberpunk shirt will be eventually back up again at some point. I have to fix a mistake on it.
Yeah,
wonder
what
if you'll
happened
ever get
was
the blue hoodie back.
I bought it I bought it, therefore no one else can have it. All right, I'm the only one allowed to own it. All right, fuck the rest of you. I own the cool shirt. The rest of you missed your chance.
Limited edition misprint Cheru shirt.
Yeah, I did. You know why? Because the rest of you in chat were too slow on the draw. Yes, what you missed out on limited edition merch.
It's
you know what's gonna happen now?
It's like a
I'm the
misprint
truest
Beanie
fan.
Baby.
I'm
now,
the realest
if I want
fan.
one, I'm gonna have to steal it from Sean.
We can arrange
You're
that.
fucking me to the death, fucker. All right, Twinkazoid, I want to see you bring it. Put your hands up.
You want to fight?
Put your paws up, Twinkazoid. What's up?
Okay.
So what
fight
was
me
that
IRL.
I can't believe this fight pit is actually going to happen, and it's going to be great. I will be the ref.
I get to fight a guy.
You already owe me a 1v1 in League of Legends from the first Among Us we did. Don't think I forgot.
I forgot. I owe you Among Us? I owe you League of Legends?
I heard it.
What?
You owe me a League of Legends 1v1.
Oh, jeez.
You said me and
remember that.
Midnight. You said you wanted to square up with me and Midnight.
And 99% sure I was drunk. I don't remember anything if it was Among Us.
Oh, that sounds like a fucking you problem, doesn't it?
But I'll fight. Let's go.
Was it during that one time that you were so blasted that we thought you didn't know how to play the game, but you tricked us secretly, and I was so shocked?
Was it when I blamed Aggy twice and got him killed for no reason?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah,
Figure
put
it
your
when you
paws
had
up,
Cheru
Eric.
confused as to whether or not you were actually lying.
It was horrifyingly awful. Look, it's a very bad spot to be in because I know him when he's drunk. He's like that.
Put your paws up, Eric. Put your paws up.
All right. Arcolf, where can they find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Arcolf and on youtube.com/@Arcolf.
Hell yeah. Connor, what was your opinion on the game? And where can they find you?
You know, this might be my 4th run through of this series, and I gotta say, it feels great to be back in the saddle once again.
I love this game.
I've streamed the series myself a long ass time ago, and it's great to be doing it again. I've loved Phoenix Wright. I can't wait to get into the next game. But yes.
Oh, feet.
I suppose. Oh.
No, go on.
If you want to find me doing stuff, you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
I don't know why I blacked out and thought you did that in between. The beeping,
I had a lot
sorry,
to
the
say.
beeping on my phone really distracted me there. That was my bad.
Yes, fair enough.
Caitlin, what were your thoughts on the game and where can they find you?
It's a good game. I've watched this game a couple times. I've been familiar with at least the beginning part of it. The last one was new. That was a treat. It was a good game. And then you can find me on Twitch and Twitter, CaitlinC37. I do art. Commissions are open.
Woo! Luke!
That's it.
What are your opinions about this game and where can they find you?
I own this game. I counted 5 different ways. I own original DS, WiiWare, 3DS, Switch, and PC. And if another version comes out, I'll probably buy that too, because I fucking love this game, and that has not diminished with time. For the record, my stack rank is 3, 1, Investigations 2, 4, 6, Great Ace Attorney 1, 2, Great Ace Attorney 2, Investigations 1, then 5. But, like, it doesn't really matter which one. I am always happy to play an Ace Attorney game, and I'm super happy that I got to do so this time with a bunch of my friends, and I'm looking forward to the next time it gets to happen. But until then, you can find me on Twitter at Cyberlink420. Please subscribe to my podcast, The Hill is Always Greener. We've got a very special episode all about Sonic Advance coming next week. I'm also an admin for the Transformers Wiki, so if you want to learn about the time a kid confused Grimlock for a Zoid, you can find that and more at tfwiki.net.
Hell yeah! Goomba!
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the game and where can they find you?
The judge needs to retire, and if you ever see that man in court, you need to run it. It's not worth it. Not worth this bullshit. And you can find me here playing games that these nerds make me play that makes my brain hurt, like 999 or AI Summoning Files, or whatever they throw at me.
We should get you to play the second one at some point, but we'll get there.
Which one, VLR or Somnium 2?
Well,
yeah, fair enough.
Yes.
Give me. Eric, give me puzzles. I like puzzles. Give me Professor Layton.
You want Professor Layton?
I
Yes,
didn't
give
get
me
down
puzzles.
with Layton. I just went through the whole prequel trilogy. I'm jonesing for more.
Give me the puzzles. Give it here.
I hear there's another one on its way.
Yeah,
On the
coming
Switch.
Watching
to
Goomba
Switch.
puzzles.
Yeah. I know there was one with like his quote unquote daughter that's out or something, but like I don't think anyone picked it up. Isn't it on the Switch?
I played a
Is that
little
that
bit
new
of it.
one?
I didn't like as much. Apparently, I think part of the reason is because the guy who helped them with all the puzzles died before that one came out, so they had a different guy like doing the lead puzzle design. So it was the puzzles were not quite as strong.
Okay. I also think it's because people are just like disinterested. Like, I don't care about his daughter. I also just don't think people knew. I only found out about it recently, so.
Yeah, I played it a little bit when it came out, but I dropped it within like the first couple of chapters, unfortunately. I still need to watch the anime adaptation that apparently came out and added more story stuff. I'll get around to it eventually.
Midnight! What are your thoughts on the
Yarp.
game and where can they find you?
I love these kinds of things. As people who have watched Cheru stream for, oh god, is it going on 2 years now? With Somnium Files, going through 999, going through all sorts of those things. This is right up my alley, and I can say that for being the first time that I've gone through this, one, I'm happy that I'm Phoenix, and I hope that I did him justice, at least to a point. This last day was a little bit rough because I was sick yesterday, but I hope it was okay.
Justice?
And then, no, this was... I could not have asked for a better first run-through of this game, because, again, my bestest friends, and then also just... It's a game that I would already normally like, so how could this be any better? And then you can find me, Midnight_Kai, Twitch and Twitter, and we're working on some other things, because Twitch seems to maybe be exploding.
Yeah. Sorry I lied and was like, yeah, I'm gonna stream on something else this week, and then never did anything at all besides these 2 streams. I'll get back on the horse. Been a little bit of a month. Punk! What are your thoughts on the game and where can they find you?
It's been a fun time. Way more adorable and gay than I thought it would be. But a really good time. You all can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and sometimes TikTok and Instagram at PunkyardDog.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. Eric, what are your thoughts on the game and where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter at Miles Edgeworth, and if that doesn't tell you about my thoughts on the game, then I don't really know what else I could say. I like this game a lot.
Is true. Hence like 20 people going, why isn't Eric Miles Edgeworth? And I'm just like, what?
Listen, Connor's amazing.
Yeah.
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 Pat, you did good, Connor.
Shucks.
You guys are all great, actually. This was very enjoyable hearing all the characters read.
It's true.
Sean, what were your thoughts on the
Hello,
game
everyone.
and where can they find you?
Hi, you can find me over at twitch.tv/TrashKingArisen and on Twitter at TrashKingSean. I had quite a fun experience with the game. I've never experienced the franchise before. I've only heard the rumors, the mysteries about it. And I was very interested walking into it. And I was not let down. My expectations were met and then surpassed by just the very colorful characters, to say the least.
Oh yeah, they only get more.
It was a lot of fun. I'm a big fan. If you don't follow me on Twitter or Twitch, your nipples hang too low on your chest and you smell like hot dog water. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Damn.
Dog, I don't know. You was breastfed. You was breastfed by your daddy from ages 1 to 16. I don't know what you want from me. Like, follow me on social media.
Hot dog water.
What? Yeah, somebody got insulted like hell.
No, it's just Sean. He just like this.
Your sister's also your uncle, bro. Follow me on Twitter. I don't know.
Okay, fine. Your nipples reach the ground like fucking gorilla knuckles, I guess.
Yeah. I like this game. On stream, cause game good. Then get to hang out with friends. Thumbs up. Twice. No, really. Ace Attorney is one of my favorite series of all time.
Psoriasis.
No, not that.
Oh no.
What?
No, take care of your teeth, kids.
I love it so much. I have nothing other than I literally used to play this game every day for literally years upon years upon years on end. Because I would go from one game to the next game to the next game. I used to play it every single night, especially throughout high school. It helped me through high school because games are cool. Yep, that's it. This is the very awkward, I don't know words.
The moral of the story, kids, games are cool.
And knowing where this series goes, I cannot wait to see how this group reacts to some stuff coming up.
Yeah, it'll be fun. But yeah, as I said, we'll be going on a break. We'll resume sometime in September, I want to say, because I just don't want to. I won't be around for majority of August, so it's instead of just cutting off in the middle and being like, have a 3-week cliffhanger, let's just start at the end of summer. But yeah, game's good. High school sucks. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys off to Rabbit. He is live right now. He looks like he's playing a horror game, to my knowledge.
I was playing System Shock.
I like that if you look at his tags, it says RuneScape. This doesn't look like RuneScape. Anyway. Hashtag objection. Yeah.
Yeah, objection's a good one.
Objection will be our...
Games are fun.
It's finally the part where everybody says objection.
Objection will be our raid message. And I'll see you guys on Monday.
Or else.
Or
He's threatening you. Maybe midnight too.
Damn right.
I'm chuckling at the or else. I'm not adding to the thread.
All right.
Midnight with the plausible deniability.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.